All right, well, a great big howdy to everybody out there in suburbia. Thank you for tuning in to the 36th Annual Tucson Folk Festival.
Yeah.
That's amazing, isn't it? I know that the TKMA board and volunteers have been working really hard to bring this festival to us this year, so they deserve a big round of applause.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, thanks too for joining us, Way Out West. Not just a place, but a mighty fine state of mind as well. We're going to start with a classic tune written in 1932 by the singing brakeman and one-time Tucson resident, Mr. Jimmy Rogers. Not only mentions our name, but it has to be the best opening line ever written in a song. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cattle prowl, coyotes howl out on the great divide. I never done no wrong, just singing a song is on the trail I ride. Rattlesnakes rattle at the prairie dogs, you can hear that mournful tune, 'cause it's roundup time away out west when the cactus is in bloom. Sun comes up on the cattle trail, they call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse, I drink my coffee from can. Sun goes down on the cattle trail and I'm gazing at the moon, 'cause it's roundup time away out west when the cactus is in bloom. Hi-dee-do-lo-de-lay, hi-dee-do-lo-de-lay,
Yodelady,
yodelay. Never have bad weather here, it never does snow or rain. This is where the sun shines best, out on the western plains. Some of the boys have gone away, but they will be back soon, 'cause it's roundup time away out west when the cactus is in bloom. Sun comes up on the cattle trail, they call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse, I drink my coffee from a can. Sun goes down on the cattle trail and I'm gazing at the moon, 'cause it's roundup time away out west when the cactus is in bloom. Hi-dee-do-lo-de-lay, hi-dee-do-lo-de-lay,
yodelady,
yodelay,
yodelady,
yodelay.
Nicely done.
That was
Nicely
a lot of fun.
done, Emmy.
Thanks, everybody. Well,
yeah.
this guy, that guy, we met at this very place in 1991, the Tucson Folk Festival. We met, and that's 30 years ago, folks.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I can't even believe it. So please make welcome singer, songwriter, musician, husband extraordinaire. He's also been working on growing his hair this year, as you can see. Tom Banjovi, alias Dharma Poke.
Howdy, 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 folks. I'd like to introduce you to the rest of our gang, too. We recently just got rural electricity here at the ranch at the old Bar and None, and Slim finally has a chance to play bass over here, plugged in, finally. So please welcome Slim Rost on the 4-string electric bass over here.
Thank you.
And a really special guest, first time at the ranch down here at the old Bar and None, Andrea Hoag, and she's going to be joining us on fiddle and some vocals, and we're really happy to have you join us. She's our newest saddle pal, and we're really excited to have met her and have her along. So the next song is a new one from it's on my new CD, just came out a few months ago. It's called Grand Canyon State of Mind, and this song is co-written by our friend Duncan Stitt. So it's a story about
Duncan.
Ed Kilako, great African-American cowboy who, spent his life dealing with a lot of travails and became an extraordinary character. And so this song talks about his ranch and the saloon on his ranch called the Blue Dog Saloon. And we write songs about the Old West and the modern West, so it details some of the problems we're having here and the pressures on the border. Ready, kids? 1, 2, 3. In the Blue Dog Saloon, in the Blue Dog Saloon, all the stools are occupied at the Blue Dog Bar. The hunters and the hunted, drinking and smoking cigars. In the shadows lying low, the refugee from Mexico. It ain't smuggling, just frontier doctoring, part of the cowboy code. Whoa, whoa. Ed Kilako is the founder of this infamous cow town. His hair is a desert sunset, his skin is coffee brown. He felt just like an outcast at the end of most every day. Always been a misfit, it gave him true grit to live the cowboy way. Yeah, yeah. You never know who you'll find on any old night in Kilako town, underneath the roof of the Blue Dog Saloon. In the Blue Dog Saloon. Rosa limped into the saloon, but not for a mescal. She'd been hiding beneath a mesquite tree back near the corral. Her feet were bleeding, she begged for water like 100 before. Kilako's a haven from coyotes and ravens in this local border war. You never know who you'll find on any old night in Kilako town, underneath the roof of the Blue Dog Saloon. In the Blue Dog Saloon. Rosa's journey ended just a little north of Sales, like so many others along the migrant trail. Desperados left her body for the buzzards and the crows. When we heard the news, we put down our booze. It got quiet and
key lock go in the Blue Dog Saloon. In the Blue Dog Saloon. In the Blue Dog Saloon.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
mighty fine song there, Tom.
Thank you.
A great tribute to Ed Kilako.
Yeah.
Well, here's one that was written after my horse Spirit by Gretchen Peters. Was covered by Claire Lynch. And also by this really great all-female band from Czech Republic called Country Sisters. So look them up, countrysisters.eu. And this is a song I wish I had written.
Yeah.
And Tom wishes he had gotten his capo on sooner. Honey.
By golly,
There's always got to be a banjo joke in every show, I guess.
oh, really?
Here's
Okay, kids.
If Wishes Were Horses.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I was born with a dark cloud above me, a longing deep in my soul. I was raised upright and I know my mama loved me, but I begged her to let me go. I said the grass is greener on the other side, somewhere there's a bluer sky. And I won't stop running till I'm satisfied. And if wishes were horses, I would ride, ride, ride. Well, you know I love you, my true companion. You are my lifelong friend. But there's a hunger within me that I can't abandon to see what's around the bend. You know the grass is greener on the other side, somewhere there's a bluer sky. And I won't stop running till I'm satisfied. If wishes were horses, I would ride, ride, ride. The faith of a saint, but the soul of a gambler, and a heart like the restless wind. You know the grass is greener on the other side, somewhere there's a bluer sky. And I won't stop running till I'm satisfied. If wishes were horses, I would ride, ride, ride. Yeah, if wishes were horses, I would ride, ride, ride. Good job, everybody. Thank you.
You know, it's
And if you're whack clapping out there, thank you too.
Thank you.
Well, we have a song now that our buddy Slim Ross wrote for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is another border song in the intrigues and issues of the border. Many years ago, going back many years, like 50, within my lifetime, people used to come over the border and they'd work, and they respected the ranchers' properties. But through the years, it's become much more commercial on the border, much more commercially profitable, especially for people called the coyotes. They're two-legged animals that lead other people across the border. And then there's also the narco-terroristas, and they're the people who bring lots of drugs across the border. And they're usually armed, and there's a danger of violence with them. And this song is a rancher's lament, because the ranchers have got to fix a lot of wires now, close a lot of gates. And the way you fix wires, you take the broken ends, you splice on a loop, you weave the other broken end through the loop, you pull it tight, and you tie it off. And that's what we call splice, pull, and tie. And that's what this song is for the ranchers out there, and for the people who know about the issues on the border and they work hard. Smugglers moving product, money going out, people coming in, and it's all on the border where it's always been. I ride the border, keep my eye on the wire. I see the hawk above, below I see the tracks of the coyote's tires. When I see a break in the wire, in my pony and I pull on my gloves, pull out my pliers, and I get hold of my anger inside, and I splice, pull, and tie. I lean on the muskie, feel a bar cut my hand, and I know how hard this land can be. As I count the footprints in the sand, and I don't mind the honest ones. They cross over, respect what's mine. It's the narco-terroristas, it's the narco-terroristas, it's the greed in the coyote's eyes, and I ride the border. I keep my eye on the wire. I see the hawk above, below I see the tracks of a coyote's tires. When I see a break in the wire, reining my pony, and I pull out my gloves, put out my pliers, and I get hold of my anger inside, and I splice, pull, and tie. I recall a time I let my cattle roam so free and wide. I would ride at night, watch the shooting star clear across the sky. Now I don't ride at night, don't like what I find on my borderline. I ride the border, keep my eye on the wire. I see the hawk above, below I see the tracks of the coyote's tires. When I see a break in the line, I rein in my pony, and I pull on my gloves, pull on my pliers, and I get hold of my anger inside, and I splice, pull, and tie. Andrea, that was
simple
lovely.
song.
I
That's
love
a
that
great
fiddle.
tune.
Oh, I
That's
thank
a
you.
great
I love
tune.
that song.
Well, here's a song I've been working on for a while. I was able to finish this last year. It's a simple love song about a cowgirl who's lonesome out on the range, and it's to the cowboy that she's kind of taken a shine to and thinks she might want to spend a little more time with. It's called Ride With Me.
I don't know. It's a love song and you got a banjo in it? Come on.
Something for everyone in this
But
song.
we have a violin, too. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. For many long years I have been on the trail, left home in the light of the dawn. I round up the dogies and drive them to sail, but it's dark now, I'm too long gone. When you rode into camp on that moonlit night, I fell for you right from the start. But now I must leave by the morning light, and it's breaking this cowgirl's heart. So won't you ride with me for a while? We'll lope along side by side. I'll sleep in your arms 'neath a blanket of stars. Won't you ride with me for a while? Please ride with me for a while. Last night in a dream I heard Daddy say, well, he spoke to me from heaven's shore. Right home now, he said, don't make your mama wait, don't ramble alone anymore. So won't you ride with me for a while? We'll lope along side by side. I'll sleep in your arms 'neath a blanket of stars. Won't you ride with me for a while? Please ride with me for a Well, I see you could use a saddle pal, and I confess I like how you look. I've seen you dance the do-si-dos, kiss your horse right on its nose, and I know that you can cook.
He can cook too?
So won't you ride with me for a while? We'll lope along side by side. I'll sleep in your arms 'neath a blanket of stars. Won't you ride with me for a while? Please ride with me for a while. Won't you ride with me for a while? Please ride with me for a while. Thank
Nice
you.
one,
Thank
Emmy.
you. Thank you.
Very well done.
Well, Tom's going to put on another guitar
Oh,
and play a song that he wrote mostly for the fiddle, and we're so happy to have Ruby here playing it with us today.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm delighted to be here at the Old Bar None.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, okay.
gypsy caravan, same one as my mother and my mother's dad. The wheels, sides, and roof were all of hand-cut oak, branded as outcasts. They always moved our home. The tea leaves read the New World was where I should be, so I walked all across France to a port on the sea. At the Mississippi River, the last of my money got spent on a Conestoga caravan with a roof like a tent. It was my cowboy caravan, yeah. Cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan, rolling across the desert west of the Rio Grande, in the wild frontier along the borderland, playing gypsy tunes under an Apache moon. My cowboy caravan, my cowboy caravan, and my cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan. Cowboy caravan, my cowboy caravan, and my cowboy caravan, my cowboy caravan, across the desert west of the Rio Grande, in the wild frontier along the borderland, playing gypsy tunes under an Apache moon. My cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan, and my cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan, my cowboy caravan, cowboy cowboy caravan, cowboy caravan.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for having us back.
Gracias.